What's up, guys? I recently did a video about what Apple's going to do about this thermal issue that they have with the new MacBook Pros. I watched a few YouTubers out there, and Dave Today said he got in contact with Apple and they wanted to talk to him about what's the issue with their MacBook Pro. He pretty much explained to them what was the problem, so they found out a solution. I guess they found a solution, so they decided to give out an update that can kind of help with the throttling issues that they have with the new MacBook Pro. Apple is one of these type of companies that like to have quiet laptops, so what they decided to do was they decided to make this MacBook Pro with these new processors, and one of the issues that they was coming across that it would throttle down when the load was getting too heavy on it. Like if you're doing a real heavy edit with, like, I guess 8K raw files or 6K, the computer would slow down, the processor would get a little hot, and things would just boggle down. Apple put out this update. A lot of people that I was watching that had got the update, did some new tests, but it said it's only like a bit 10% faster than it was in previous, before the throttling issues were a big problem. And for me, I don't have a MacBook Pro, so I don't have my own personal one to do these tests on, which is kind of crazy that you only got a 10% difference between the 2 weeks before it came out and now the 2 weeks later after the new throttling issue that they had, the new update they allowed to apply to these MacBooks as far as software. You only get a 10% difference. You have to still wait and see on this process because it's still recently brand new as far as the hardware and the software that came out with this. So let's give it a few more months and see if this issue is a big problem or just an isolated situation where they allow you to get the update and it kind of fixes the problem that people have with the throttling issues. But this is interesting to see. Like, I asked myself when I put that video out, like, what was Apple going to do to respond? Were they going to respond quick, or were they going to try to like take their time and see if it was just an isolated situation where it was just one little corner of people that have it? So we don't want to deal with that, so we just gonna leave it alone. But now that it's been a big problem and everybody's complaining about it, they kind of addressed it right away, which is good. Some companies take their time and see if it's a big problem or just a little problem. They addressed it fast, and I kind of like what Apple has done as far as responding to people's and their problems with these throttling issues. Now we have to see if Apple will do a redesign on the MacBook Pro design alone, or they just gonna keep it and just kind of redefine things and just see how things go later on in the future. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you liked it, and if you did, hit that like button down below. I appreciate it. Helps put the channel out there. And stay tuned for more. I got some things I'm working on. I'm always trying to do some new things over here on this channel. Always trying to get some help to help me out over here too. So if anybody want to help a brother out, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you can do. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you guys in the next video.